Hello, bienvenidos a mi sala. I said that in Spanish, even though this video is gonna be in English. So, welcome to my room. Today we're gonna be talking about beauty standards and being confident with yourself. And actually, there are so many things that I want to talk about that I don't know what the right title should be. So let's put it this way: beauty standards and being confident with yourself. And at the end of this video, if you think I should have named this video a different way, just put it in the comments. I don't really mind. So let's get into it. So I want to start by telling my experience, a little bit of my personal story. And this is not a story time, but I do want to share a couple of things. And even though I don't want to put myself out there, but I don't want anybody to think like, oh, Lena, you cannot talk about that. You cannot say, you don't know nothing. You haven't been there. You don't know how it feels. Shut the fuck up. Man, I've been bullied my whole life. And what is important about this is what I got from it, what I learned from it, and what I know about my society thanks to that. Because it took me to a journey where I have to like sit down and think like, what is going on? Why is this person treating me this way? And I learned a lot from it. So 5 years ago, I was 110 pounds. And 3 years before that, I was like 103 pounds. So I was really underweight for my height. I am 5 feet 4 inches tall, and I'm still underweight. Right now, I am in 530, and I haven't reached my goal, but I feel happy about it. But it was a long journey for me to get to this point. And nowadays, I'm really happy about my body. I'm really proud of what my body is capable of doing. And come on, I'm perfectly able to knock somebody out and break someone's neck. Come on. So I practice martial arts. It's not like I'm a violent person, and I'm not gonna be assaulting people in the streets. That came out really wrong. And so since I was so underweight, people would be so mean to me back in the days, and they will call me names. They will tell me things. They will ask me if I was sick. I wasn't sick. I haven't been sick. I have been like a really healthy person my whole life. And people came up with things like, oh, why don't you eat more so you can gain more weight because you're so skinny, you're so bony. Oh, thank you. I really didn't think about that. Thank you. So I didn't know the reason behind me being so skinny. That was just the way my body was. And every single day of my life, I have someone being really obnoxious, talking about my body type, my body weight, or telling me not to wear a certain type of clothing because it's not for my type of body. And I remember one day there was one of my neighbor who was a grown-ass woman, and out of nowhere she came up and told me, hey, I bet that when you're naked you must look horrible. And I was like, oh. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to respond to that. And this was not only about me confronting people, confronting the outside world. It was also facing myself, looking at myself in the mirror and not liking what I was seeing. Like having this battle with myself. Like, man, I don't like my body. I don't like the way I look. But also going out and having the same type of conversation with people that they just wanted to be mean to me. And so the first step was looking at myself in the mirror and start like finding things that I like about my body. And for example, like seeing my legs. Oh man, my legs are so skinny, but at least they're toned. Or maybe, oh, I have really skinny arms, but they're strong. Or I'm short, but at least I have a flat belly. Not anymore, by the way. The reason I did this was because I wanted to have something to say whenever I have this type of conversation with people. Oh, your body is so ugly, man, but at least I have a pretty face. Maybe. Because I really needed I really needed to have something to say because I was getting really tired. And then little by little I started like being more confident, because the same way people are able to see your flaws and criticize them and talk about them, it's the same way they also see confidence. When you're confident, they are also able to see that. And something that would happen is that some people would shame me for wearing skirts or shorts because my legs were too skinny to be shown. And that is not right. But I didn't understand that at that moment. And there's a lot of stigma around the way a woman should and should not dress. And sometimes it doesn't have anything to do with your body shape. No, I want to wear shorts, I want to wear skirts, I want to wear dress because I like it and I feel comfortable, and I'm not dressing because I want to please someone. I understand. I understand that there are some type of clothing that are designed to certain type of body. It doesn't mean that you're prohibited from wearing that type of clothing. Wear whatever you want, man. And I want you to be mindful about it, think about it, and make that your role, make that your decision. So beauty standards is a concept that I think is being really misused. And every culture, every part of the world has their own beauty standard. So keep that in mind. For example, in Asia, having a pale skin, like really pale skin, it's sign of beauty. However, here in America, people would literally pay to get tan. And further than that, in my country, in the Dominican Republic, and maybe every country in the Caribbean, everybody's tan and nobody gives a crap about it. It's like in my country, the lighter your skin, the better for some people. And it's like, wow, how different this is. And it's crazy. It's just crazy. So don't hold tight on beauty standards. This is like something really subjective. And second thing that happened really significant for me was when I was 18 and I decided to cut my hair, to grow my hair natural. So I used to chemically straighten my hair since I was 10, thanks to social pressure. And then when I was 18, I decided that I wanted to grow my hair natural. So I cut all the straight hair and I had this this boy kind of type haircut. So man, this is how I looked. And let me tell you that I remember the first pictures that I posted on my Facebook when I went through the big shot. I had people literally unfriended me from Facebook and telling me things, and I was bullied, discriminated, and attacked for my own decision because I wanted to show my hair the way it was. And in my country, this is not really well seen, having short hair or having curly, kinky hair. And it's completely nonsense, but it is what it is. So I decided that I wanted to grow my hair natural. And same thing happened. I have so many people being mean to me for that reason, calling me names, and even questioning my sexual orientation because of that, which doesn't have anything to do with it. But at some point, there was this moment of my life where my confidence went from 10 to -1. And I had to have this conversation with myself again, and I recognized that I wasn't looking my best. And this is a major point right here. So there is always a better version of yourself waiting for you to find it. There is always a better version of yourself. You can always look better, you can always be better, you can always feel better, no matter how good you are right now. There is always something better. And you need, if you feel uncomfortable with something, with some quality that you have this conversation with yourself and ask this: is there a way I can be better, I can look better, I can feel better? And the answer is gonna be yes, most of the time. So once you recognize that, the second step should be, okay, what can I do then? And at that point, what I thought was, okay, I need to do something about it. I need to do something about the way I look. But it's a process. In the meantime, the only thing I can do is love it. Because I recognize I have to change it. I recognize it can be better, but it doesn't mean I'm gonna hate it. In the meantime, I have to love it, and that's gonna help me a lot through that process. So yeah, that's the message that I want to send. I don't want to tell you like, man, just love yourself the way you are. Don't do anything about it. No, man. You can always do something. I know there are many people out there that are having this worse than I ever had it, and maybe there's some people that have some health condition that makes it really difficult. But little by little, you don't have to go through the big step. You don't have to do something big, something really small that make you feel like, man, I'm doing something. I am doing something. Trust me, this is gonna change a lot. Some people, they are always gonna find something to talk about, to criticize, and yeah, that's not gonna change. But what can change is the way you take it, the way you feel about it, and the effect it has on you. That's what can change. So the only thing you can work on here is yourself. So do that. And something that can happen sometimes is when you decide to do something about yourself and your personal appearance, people would shame you for that too. If you wear a lot of makeup, people are gonna talk about it. If you don't, people are gonna talk about it. If you go and have surgery, maybe boob jobs because you're so plain and you wanna feel that, whatever, people are gonna talk about that too. If you get your butt done, people are gonna talk about that too. If you get your hair a certain way, people are gonna talk about that. So man, what can change here is the way you take it. Because outside, man, it is what it is. Let's face it. And something that I want to say is that I have one of my friends, and maybe it's more than one, but she has some roles. She wants to lose weight, and I always play around and hug her and play with her, and she hates her body, and I'm like, man, you don't even know how good it feels to hug you. And I love that. And what I want to say with that is that maybe that's the reason I don't have any friends, because I'm a weirdo. But maybe there is something right on you that you don't see it right now, but some other people, maybe they see it. And if you haven't found that person is yourself. So I really hope you take something from this video, and I hope you like it. And I'm gonna tell you this, I recently started working on my photography project, so I will put the link of my Instagram page, and go check it out, comment on your favorite photo. I'm really excited about it, and yeah, hopefully I get to see you guys soon, maybe 2021. But yeah, I'm really happy I was able to do this, and thank you for listening to me and listening to my Sofia Vergara accent. So see you next time. Bye.